Today we are going to see the combination of loads with two UDLs and one point load. Here these loads are acted on a cantilever beam A, B, C, D, E respectively points, so that for the loading of a UDL of 2 kN per meter and a 3 kN per meter and a 5 kN. Here UDL can be differ for the two types, for the two spans. Here for the 2 meters it is 2 kN per meter, and here also for 2 meters 3 kN per meter, but from here to here there is no state because there is no attachment for the UDL, because it may be differ the values of magnitude. Up to here this UDL is acting only for the A to B span, and this UDL is going to act for the D to E. This is not same. For in between A to B, the magnitude of the UDL is 2 kN per meter, and in between the D to E, the UDL load is 3 kN per meter. May not differ from D to E, but it is differ from AB and DE. In the last videos we completed with a fully spanned UDL with only one magnitude, let me be anything the value. Here this is not fully spanned, so that it may be differ. For this we are going to draw the shear force diagram and bending moment diagram. According to our 5-step method, number 1, given data. Number 2, total load on beam. Number 3, equating upward reaction is equal to downward forces. Number 4, shear force calculation and bending moment calculation. Number 5, shear force diagram and bending moment diagram with respect to the values of shear force and bending moment. Here let us start the solution. According to our method, first given data. What is the given data here? A cantilever beam, with 2 UDLs of magnitude 2 kN per meter and 3 kN per meter. One point load, that is 5 kilonewtons here itself, and number 2, total load on beam, that gives rise here, as earlier we discussed that here we are having a point load and here we are having a UDLs. Let us convert the UDLs to the point load, then it is easy to add up them. And one more thing, load should be is in only kilonewtons, so that we are going to convert the UDL to the point load, then after we are going to add them. That is equal to convert the UDLs to the point load, we have to multiply with the distance which it is acted. Here it is 2 meters, and for the end UDL is 2 meters, the magnitude 3, and here it is 2. That going to be 2 into 2 plus 3 into 2 and a point load 5. That gives rise 4 plus 6 plus 5, 15 kilonewtons on the beam. The total load on beam is equal to 15 kilonewtons. Then step number 3, equating upward reactions is equal to downward forces. Here for the cantilever at the fixed end, we are having only one reaction. Let us represent it as RA. That's going to be RA upwards is equal to, here we are hanging in the upward direction, upwards is equal to downward forces, that is UDL with a point load and the UDL. Then as here we converted with the point loads and adding them with the 15 kilonewtons, so that is going to be remaining here, that is 15 kilonewtons. Equating upwards is equal to downward forces. The forces are in UDL, point load and a UDL, so that we are going to convert as a UDL to the point load. Then after we are going to add up them, so that the value of after adding, that is 15 kilonewtons. Then for fourth step, shear force calculations. Shear force calculations. Here we are going to follow the method, that is from left to right. Just remember this formula. In exam, you are going to find for any beam or any typing of loads, very easy to find the shear force calculation. Here from left to right, here we can indicate that left, that standing on the left side of the support or point. For here at A, I am going to stand at the left side and looking on the left side, so that shear force at the rate of A, looking at left side, there is no reactions or any forces acting on this beam, so that it is 0. At A, to the right of the A, just to right of the A, we are going to find a upward reaction is acting on the support, so that is going to be the RA. The value of RA is 15 kilonewtons. This is in the upward direction, so that I am going to take it as positive, left up positive. The shear force at B, just left to the B, here itself, just left to the B, we are going to have the UDL from A to B. Here we are going to find a minute value, so that we are going to consider for the right of the B. Then after we are going to have some value decreased to the value. For the right of the B, this is 2 kilonewton per meter and this is acted for the 2 meters, so that 15 positive and minus, because we are considered taking from the A, 15 RA, and thereafter going to the B right side, we are finding the UDL, that is minus 2 into 2 meters, that going to be 15 minus 4, 11 kilonewtons we remain with B right side. And thereafter moving to the C, we are having for the left of the C, from B to C there is no loads, so that the 11 kilonewtons going to act for the left of the C. For the right of the C, 11 kilonewtons we remain, and a downward force, that is negative because downwards, and with a magnitude of 5 kilonewtons. R is equal to, we are going to have 6 kilonewtons remaining. And at a D, here itself up to D, from C to D there is no loads, so that for the left of the D we are going to remain with 6 kilonewtons, and thereafter for the right of the D, it is going to decrease gradually because the UDL is going to act, so that I am going to considering the E point directly. For the left it is a minute value, so that I am going to take after the right of the E, that I am remain with the 6 kilonewtons up to the D right, d left, so that after the loading of UDL, the magnitude of UDL is 3 kN per meter, and when it is converted as a point load, that is 3 into 2, that is going to be 0 kilonewtons. And for the rate of the E, we are having 0 kilonewtons. Next, bending moment calculations. For the bending moment calculations, I am going to take from right to left. I am coming from the right to left, so that for the moment about E, the value is going to be 0, because if I take the moment about E here itself, I am looking from the right side, so that there is no forces on the right side of the E, so that it is going to be 0. For the moment about D, from E to D, we are having only one UDL with a magnitude of 3 kN per meter, so that first we have to convert the UDL to the point load. Then after, when it is converted to the point load, it is going to act at the midspan of the beam, so that the distance is 2 meters. Taking here it is D, so that it is going to divide the span of equally. Taking the moment like this, with a negative minus 3 into 2 into 2 by 2. Moment about D is equal to minus of 3 into 2 and 1. That is equal to minus 6 kilonewton into meter. This is in the meters, and this is also in the meters. This is in the kilonewtons. And next, moment about C. Taking the moment about C from E, that is equal to minus 3 into 2, which is going to convert the UDL to the point load. Thereafter, taking the moment from the midspan, that is 1 up to C here. Up to C, we are having a distance of 1. From D to C, extra we are having 1 meter, so that taking the moment from the midspan and adding the distance more than the acted span. Here we are having only for the 2 meters, and extra this 1 meter going to act for the moment about C, so that adding 1 meter, that is minus 6 of minus 6 of 2, that is equal to minus 12 kilonewton into meter. And for the moment about B, that is equal to minus 3 into 2 and 2 by 2, taking the moment from the midspan and adding up to, we are taking the moment for the B, so that we are going to add extra meters, that is 2 meters. 2, that is going to be minus of 6, 1 plus 2, that is equal to minus 6 of 3 minus 18 kilonewton into meter. Next, moment about A, and here we are having a point load also, that is the distance of 1 meter from C to B, that is 5 into 1, that going to be minus of minus 18 minus 5 minus 23 kilonewton into meter. For the moment about A from E, this is 3 into minus of 3 into 2 and taking the moment from the midspan, that is 2 by 2 plus 2 by 2 plus 1, 2, 4 minus of 5 into from here 1 plus 2, that is 3, minus of 2 into 2, and taking the moment from the midspan 2 by 2. Here we know we are not adding any extra distance because there is, here it is ended, minus of 6 up to here. For the moment about A is equal to minus 49 kilonewton into meter, and for the fixed moment, for the fixed end, we are having a one moment, that is MA. The maximum moment at A is equal to minus 49 kilonewton into meters. From the values of shear force and bending moment, we are going to draw the bending moment diagram and shear force diagram. This is our diagram procedure, 0 and 0. Next, here we are having RA. The value of RA is 15. Let us plot a point here with the 15. The distance is 2 meters, and for here also 2 meters. In the middle of the UDLs, the distance of 2 meters, which is going to divide by the point load with the 1 meters. And after going to the B, we are going to have a value of 11. Let us plot a point here with 11 and the 15 here. And next, thereafter going with 11, the constant, moving to the C. Thereafter, it is going to decrease for the 6. And from C to D, it is going to continue because there is no load between C to D. And from D to E, it is going to decrease for the value of 0. And here also same. From 15 to 11, thereafter going for the 11, after to 6, and up to here it is 6, and thereafter it is going to be 0. This is in the positive. This is shear force diagram for the given cantilever beam, and this is in the negative because we are taking in the negative direction, that is anti-clockwise. The both having the moment, and we are taking the moment in a anti-clockwise direction, so that when the both are in anti-clockwise direction, this is in the hogging moment. For the moment about A, that is minus 49. For the moment about B, is minus 23 here itself. And for the moment about C, we are having minus 12. And for the moment about D, we are having with the remaining minus 6. For the moment about E, 0. From A to B, we are having a UDL, so that it is going to be in a curve manner. From B to C, we are having no loads, so that we are going with a straight line. Here also straight, thereafter with a curve. This is a curve. This is also in curve manner. These are inclined. Here the value is 49, this is 23, and this is 12, and this is 6 kilonewton into meter. This is bending moment diagram for the given cantilever, and the references 0 and 0 at A, B, C, D and E. Thank you for watching this. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please click on the like button, and please do subscribe the channel, and click on the bell icon for more updates and regular videos on Shinto materials. Thank you.